Xbox Series X versus the PlayStation 5.
And it's time to talk the talk.
Welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk. Actually, the second final episode of Season 3. The season finale is coming out this Friday. It's been a good season. But
Or has it?
it hasn't been. Tyler caused it to be like that. But today we are talking about the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. So... What was that noise? So today we are discussing which console is the better console.
Which one is the
Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5. So we are going to go into a little bit of the specs and all that, and then we will form our final opinions on the matter. So the price ranges in the same area, like the 500 to 600 price range, depending if you're buying it bought, used, or sold. I don't know how. If you're buying it used, I don't know who's selling them already, who's buying them and then selling them right now, which would be kind of weird. But they're basically the same price, so price isn't really that big of a deal. So the backwards compatibility, the PS5 plays almost all PS4 games, and the Xbox Series X plays all Xbox One games, and some, get this, some Xbox 360 and original Xbox games. So in that case, the Xbox Series X beats out PS5, because PS5 doesn't even let you play all of the games that were on the PS4. If I have a PS4, right, and I wanted to play something that I had on my... No, if I had a PS5, I bought the new PS5. And after that, I'm really not going to be using the PS4 for much else after that. If I don't have a lot of space in my area, I'm going to have to unplug it and put it in the garage or sell it on eBay. And I'm going to have to get rid of all the PS4 games that don't work if I don't see really too much of a point of taking it out and spending all that time putting it back in, taking it out. So the Xbox Series X beats it out in that category. Takes it out. So now we're going into the key exclusives for each console. So on the PS5, with the key exclusives, we have Spider-Man, Miles Morales. We have Destiny 2. We have Gran Turismo. So we got the racing game. We got the Spider-Man game. And we got Destiny 2. And on the Xbox Series X, we got Halo Infinite. We got Senua Saga, which I don't even know what that is. We got Forza.
What's that?
And we got State of Decay. So we also have the racing game on both.
Okay.
Except Gran Turismo is the better racing game. Yeah, that's right. If I were going off of just the key exclusives, even though Xbox Series X has more, they're not as good. They're not as good because I'd rather play Spider-Man than Halo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yes.
Like, have you ever seen a Halo movie? I don't think so. You ever seen a Halo comic book?
No.
I don't think so. You ever seen Tom Holland play a Halo guy? No, you haven't. Have you seen an animated Halo movie where there are multiple Halo guys coming from different multiverses? Yeah, you never seen that, huh?
Not.
Yeah, that's right. So Spider-Man is the better game for that.
Yes. Spider-Man. Definitely.
So now we're gonna go to the layout of just when you open up your Xbox Series X or PS5 on your TV. What does it look like? So they both have pretty basic things, like you scroll, you see the little boxes. There's one key difference. On the Xbox Series X, it allows you to customize the color of your whole thing. On the PS5, it doesn't let you do that.
It just
like,
it just
like you
shows
start,
blue.
it starts off green, right, for the Xbox Series
it goes
X,
like
and you can go,
Xbox.
and it's like you can go through the boxes, but you can customize it to basically any color you kind of want, and you can just have it be that background. You can have it be
That is
like
cool.
blue,
Red,
brown,
Purple.
even. Why would you want it to be
purple,
like
Green.
gray? I don't know.
blue.
But if you have that option, you got that option. So I think overall, Xbox Series out beats it in that category as well. Next up, we have the look of just the console itself.
The box.
So, what? The box.
The fridge.
Oh yeah. So the look of the console of the PS5 is really sleek. It's just
cool.
it's nice. It's got this little bit of blue.
It has
Little
a
bit
bit
of-
of, it has
little
white,
bit of- little bit of
Little
blue.
blue.
A little bit of white sheets around it.
a little bit of black.
And a little black in the middle, like a reverse Oreo, right? And it can be stood up, it can be stood down, and it looks good either way. With the Xbox Series X, though, it is ugly. It is late.
It's a box.
Just a box. It's like so they were working at Microsoft, and they're like, all right. So the guy comes out, and he's like, they're about to unveil what the Xbox Series X looked like, and before they came out, they had it covered in a cardboard box. And it was like, so this is what the Xbox Series X will look like. And before they took off the box, head of Microsoft, Bill Gates, was like, I don't know who runs the Xbox division, was like, no, the box is what it should look like. The box. The box, Jim. Not what's inside the box. We will make the box
A box.
a gaming console. Or they were just going down for lunch and they opened the fridge and was like, you know what that would be good as?
An Xbox
An
console.
Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you turn the Xbox Series X on its side, it doesn't look normal.
It's
Because
a
it's
rectangle.
like there's like holes on this side that and the air comes out this way. It doesn't look. It's not meant to be like this. It's not meant to be like this. Xbox keeps embarrassing itself with this. They should have just made it like the Xbox 360, where it was like it looked normal standing up, right? It looked like the Wii. Turn it on its side, boom, bam, bop. It can fit on your countertop. With the Xbox Series X, I can't be putting it down and putting it in between the shelves because it's bigger than the shelves. You have to put it on a nice little table next to the TV. I don't want to be playing the Xbox Series X if it means I have to use up all this available real estate in my basement for it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And on to the final defining factor of both of these things is the meme.
Me.
So we've all seen the memes for these two consoles, right? We've seen the PlayStation looking like a
Paper.
looking like people just putting pieces of paper onto their onto their modems
Modem.
or onto their other PS4, PS3s and calling it, hey yo, look at this Xbox. What? Hey, look at this PS5 confirmed. I got it before the release date. But the Xbox Series X is a fridge.
It's a fridge.
It's a fridge. It
It's
is
a
a
huge
it is a
fridge.
whole box, as we said before.
It's
It
a
is
box.
a box.
It's just a box.
It's a fridge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a mini fridge.
it's
Ooh.
it's really disappointing, actually.
The design just disappoints me.
Yes, and there's also a meme with the Xbox Series X where like sometimes you know whenever you're playing a game on like something and like if it's like the hardware is working really fast, it'll start like air will start coming out.
Yeah.
It comes out the top, and so it's like the air is so strong that people are just putting ping pong balls on top and they're just.
As he knows.
And also, there are cases of the Xbox Series X just starting to smoke because they're playing Fortnite on extra 4K visuals,
no.
180 FPS. There's the Xbox Series X cannot handle that. It
Cannot handle
will
that
die.
gameplay.
It will die.
It will just die. It will
So-
destroy.
Even though a lot of these memes directed towards the Xbox Series X are a little bit mean, they are better than the PS5
Better.
games. They are better. So in that case, Xbox Series X beats them out. So,
Yeah.
Tyler,
Oh no.
now that we've gone over all of the remaining factors,
The remaining factors.
what do you think is the better console?
It is a hard to choose and pick. There's games. There's designs.
Right.
And I think that the PlayStation 5
Is the better
is
console?
the better game. No, with Xbox, it's got a few good games. It's just how you're able to customize like what it would like. It would be like called the lobby. Like when you log into your thing, and then it has like what you said, you're able to customize the colors of the things. So the only kind of good thing that people like from the Xbox is mostly the same. Otherwise, but the PS5 has the detail of the console box,
Right.
the games, like
Right.
the Spider-Man Morales,
Miles.
and the detail.
Right.
And it's not a fridge.
It's not a fridge.
It's not
see,
a
see
fridge.
that does make it better because it's not a fridge.
And plus it has different colors. It got the white, the little blue light,
Yeah.
and then the black.
Yeah, that's a lot
The inside of Oreo. The inside out Oreo.
better. Yeah.
So I think the PS5 is better than the Xbox Series X.
Thank you.
Oh, and one thing. I saw a cool video. It said, I got you for your birthday in PS5. And then it had the Xbox, I think it was the Xbox 3 and the Xbox 2 taped together.
Oh, you mean the PlayStation?
PlayStation, not
I mean-
Xbox, the PlayStation. And then it had the PS2, the PS3 taped together. And then it had the two different controllers from each one. And then the person who's like, he was like, the PS5.
So, Imogen,
Oh yes.
out of the ones we've gone over, which one is your favorite?
This was a hard decision.
Hard choice.
It's very hard. But I kind of have to agree with him on this. The PS5 is honestly better in my opinion because it can easily fit into a small space, unlike the fridge that can't really.
Yeah,
I like-
like the fridge.
Yeah.
I like the design of it too,
Yeah.
and I like the Spider-Man game because I don't need to be playing no Halo.
Infinite. They can't even name their games right, just like Xbox can't name their consoles right. We
Yeah.
went from the Xbox, right? Xbox.
Xbox.
Seems like it's a good console, you know, it's a good starting point. They skip 359 numbers and go to the Xbox 360, right? We go to the Xbox 360. We are here now. We skipped one and 359 all the way up through there, and then we go
And you
to, and then we go
subtract.
and then we next one, Xbox One.
You subtract 359
Xbox One.
numbers.
That's the third one.
Yeah,
It
you
comes
go-
after 360. Why is 360 not? Why is it
Xbox-
what? And then they, you know what they do after that? They make the Xbox Series X. They just got rid of numbers. There's no more numbers.
Isn't it?
Why are we
It goes
acting
like
X? What are we gonna do next?
Xbox.
Y Z? I don't. Seems kind of.
No, it's from
me.
Xbox
Yeah, exactly.
to Xbox 360 to Xbox One to fridge.
Fridge. Yeah.
We're
They
not
should have
calling
just
it-
called it the fridge.
We're
and
not
then I
calling
would-
it Xbox 360.
It
We're
doesn't
just calling it
deserve-
a fridge.
doesn't deserve
A
that.
fridge. The
Xbox
name
Series X.
matters. No reason.
Yeah.
Fridge.
So
Yes,
with
exactly.
with me, we have made some very good points here.
Yes.
And if I had to go between the two, I would have to say PS5.
Yes.
Woo!
We win.
Another day in the books where Xbox or Microsoft has just embarrassed itself.
With the fridge.
Another time, another day of embarrassment.
Of the fridge.
Embarrassment.
Not to make fun of all you Xbox players, because we used
Sorry,
to rock with the Xbox 360 back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back
in that
in the
day.
day.
And I know some people who swear by Xbox, but I'm sorry. If I had to get one,
Xbox.
but it's
This is-
PS5. But there's one thing that blows all of these out of the water, all right?
Oh no. What is
And it is the Nintendo Switch. It is just way better than both of these
Yeah,
consoles
the-
combined.
it's-
You can move this. I
You
can take
can-
it over here.
It's-
I can take it over here.
Can I hold it?
And I can no.
Can I hold it?
And I can put it over here.
I want to hold it.
I can do this. Have you ever seen a console where you can remove the controller
Yeah.
from
The console.
from the console? I've
From
never
the
seen it
game
before.
set.
and I can take it away from its point of origin
Over there.
and use it over here.
Yeah.
If I were to take the Xbox Series X and move it just a few centimeters, it would have a meltdown and die.
Yes.
Or the PS5, it would also have a meltdown and
And you
die.
can take this on trips
I
too.
can take this on trips. I
can
can
take
go.
this on
I can
road
use this as a weapon. You know,
Don't hit me.
it's just better in every way. So
Just magnificent.
if we had to choose, if this thing
But do you
didn't
wanna know
exist,
one thing?
if this thing didn't exist, it'd be the PS5. But since it does exist, it's
But do you want to know one thing?
What?
The Wii U.
the Wii U is just a disappointment.
Put it down.
This is better.
Put
It's
it
just like that, but you cut these things off.
I know.
Jing.
that.
Ajing. Hoja.
Just
Okay.
I haven't held
Put
this
it
in a
away.
while.
And until the next Talk the Talk, keep on playing that PlayStation 5, unless you have one of these
One
bad
of these
boys.
bad boys. One of
And
these.
we'll see you next time.
One of these.